Uh. Vogue. Some nights I couldn't sleep. Mentally a deflated one. Tried to go compete and got labeled the underrated one. I ain't have a reach with my vehicle, I created one. Couldn't afford to go to the studio, so I made it one. Some see the surface, me, I go inside the meat. Take a little sip, then I vision how I'ma ride the beat. Let the vocals out, now you witnessing a survivor speak. I done messed around and went viral right from my driver's seat. This like what the industry was containing. I'd rather make a difference instead of hating, complaining. So let me park the whip, it don't matter, rapper or model chick, singer or comedian, perfect. Let's park in politics. Hey, let's park in politics. Welcome to the Pull-Over, let's park in politics. This the Pull-Over, let's park in politics. I say this the Pull-Over, let's park in politics. I finally got the big homie Twista, man. Welcome to the Pull-Over, bro.
What up?
Thanks for joining me, man.
Man, glad to be here, man. Glad to be here,
How you feeling, bro?
Congratulations on the new event.
Thank you, man.
New show.
Thank you, man.
New venture, you know.
Yes,
much success, much success.
Yes, sir. So we're going to get right into it. I know you ain't got a lot of time, bro. So I was told as a youngin', man, whatever you want to do in life, find somebody that's doing that thing the best. Study them. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I'm pretty sure you know I always give you your roses, man. I studied you, bro. You got the new mixtape, Summer 96.
Yes, sir.
I'm listening to the intro to it.
Okay.
It's a science behind your intros, man. I need you to break it down because I'm listening to Adrenaline Rush, starting with Adrenaline Rush, going to Kamikaze,
Yeah.
Come and Get Me, Kill Us All.
Yeah.
Then, what was that? Category F5 was Misunderstood.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the day after, you got the Selena Johnson joint with the... You better go check that, ho.
Okay. Yeah.
Bro, why every intro is like, I'm gonna cut some niggas' heads off and set the tone like this?
That's really my favorite style of rap. That's why. So when I'm doing a project or an album, even though I'm going around corners and different turns to give people different emotions and different vibes, I usually start a project with what started me in rapping. And that's being fierce, you know, just coming with it, with the lyrics, with the fierceness and evoking emotion and coming with something that sounds kind of horrifying.
Right,
you know
right,
what I
right.
mean? So that's always been my, you know, ever since like Adrenaline Rush, that's been my pattern that I always follow, is to make sure when I start my album, I come with the fierce, lyrical, Twista, Adrenaline Rush type of style that I'm accustomed to and that I like doing, and then flourish from there.
Period.
Yeah.
So what's the, like, and I know this asking a lot, man, but what's the creative process? Like, we in the studio, put the beat on. Is it a certain instrument you looking for on the beat? Because you, like, super perfected the cadences, the stat. Like, what do? You get the humming first?
It's always different. You know, when I listen to a beat, I might listen to a beat and catch a vibe to it because of the rhythm of it or a certain sound in the beat, and go from there. Sometimes somebody around me might move a certain way or say something.
Right.
I catch a rhythm off that.
And it's a rap.
Yeah, sometimes I might not be able to vibe to it or want to vibe to it, take the beat home, write to it. Sometimes I might write it in the studio right there. Sometimes I might think of the first half of the verse, then write the second half of the verse.
Right.
Vice versa. So I try to mix it up. Sometimes I try to mix it up, but then sometimes it just naturally happens where I keep it versatile with the way I create, so I won't get stuck into one box.
Right. I feel you. That's dope, man. So I of course I needed you to be a part of this show. I think I called you. You asked me a question. You said, whose show is it? I said, it's mine. You was like, it's 100% yours? I'm like, yeah. You was like, all right, I'll do it. Why do you celebrate like independency? I don't even know if that's a word. Why you celebrate the independency?
I'm for ownership, you know. As black people and as a culture, a lot of times we tend to be happy with just the ball,
right,
just getting money or just looking the part, and we don't realize that when the glamour and glitz is over, that somebody else may own it and you don't own it.
Yeah,
so,
I see.
You know, just trying to bring people to the light of understanding that the short-term money is right now, but that long-term money is what you want to be able to leave around for your loved ones and things like that. So
that's dope, man. And it's funny you say that because I remember another phone call conversation. You was telling me like, Bo,
take advantage of our relationship, bro. Like, you can call me, you got access. I could probably tell you something in a phone call conversation that'll get you way further than a feature would.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, bro, this dude might be the, you know, like the realest dude, man. And it was big for us, because I don't know if you know, it's an obligation to get you on the record as a new artist, bro.
That's dope, man.
Like, why do you think niggas need that Twista stamp, that vouch to get out of here?
I mean, I think that's what I do it for, is to get that type of vibe.
You was on Chance, what?
You know,
acid rap.
Yeah, on Chance's acid rap.
You jumped on mine. Everybody outside of, and I might be wrong. Lupe, you got something with Lupe?
Lupe, me and Lupe don't have nothing yet, but that's my boy though.
Right.
Yeah.
So outside of that, I think it's safe to say everybody else need that Twista vouch, man.
Man, I love it, man. You know, my man Ye, like a lot of people, when they come up, I realize that I've been doing my thing long enough in the city and representing the city that it had got to a point where people looked at me in a certain light, that they felt like, you know, if I got this stamp, that solidifies me as part of being in the industry. You know? And I understand it, because it's the same way with like somebody like Rakim for me, who I came up with. And then when I get to meet Rakim and we talk, and then have text messages with him, those text messages with him are more valuable to me than an award.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So
nigga, that's how I feel about you.
You know, that's
real
why
tough.
I understand it. That's why I understand
that's
it.
Crazy.
Love, man. That's love.
That's crazy. I used to write your lyrics down, Joe.
I wrote Rakim's lyrics down when he performed on Rap Mania and did
that's
the rhythm
crazy.
I wrote all his lyrics down so I can learn it.
That's crazy.
So I understand it. You know, I appreciate
that's
it.
Crazy, man. Nah, that's love. That's love. I got a couple more questions, dog. They're gonna be a little. You blew up without social media. I blew up because of social media. I don't want to use the word like resentment, but do you think I had it easier? Like, do you?
No, it evens itself out, man. You know, this universal energy that flows around us always evens itself out. And what it does is, as soon as a person say, you had social media, so it's easier for you. You could just push the button in your room and you there. We had to pay people to put us out, and we had to pay and this and that. You know, so, okay, that's true. Now, on the flip side of things, the person that's on social media said, yeah, but you were literally the only person on your block, if not your whole neighborhood, who was doing what you was doing, and you didn't have any competition. Nobody else wrapped around you. You was like the only one, or it was 2 or 3 of y'all in the whole side of town almost. You know what I mean? So the social media guys, you got this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean when I say it evens itself out. You know, back then we didn't have social media. We had to pay for it, but we had less competition. It was an open field. Today, a lot of the young artists, they got social media and they're able to get on, but the reason it evens itself out is because everybody is doing what you're doing. You gotta be that much special to stay out.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy, man. Even I'm gonna go back to the Rakim thing, bro. I don't hear Rakim in your music, so I be telling a lot of people be rapping for me. I'll be like, anybody that rap, give me 2 minutes and I could tell what 2 artists they inspired by. So I be looking at it like for me, it was like you and Jay. If I rap, you know, like 20% of my style came from Twista, 20% came from Jay, and then the other 60, I would like to think I just added my own little thing.
So you just gotta hang around me and see me talking about Rakim and see me bust a couple of his flows and songs that I like, and then you'll see the similarities and like, oh, okay, Twista going like, I get the intricate pattern to kill it for currency when it be Rakim going like, think of these fellas, these thoughts, the fellas, these could do just this, but you can't touch this. The kids just try to bust this, but you just miss. I'm universal, much more merciful, so versatile with a style that's reversible. I get away even if I say a curse or two. First, let me bust another verse for you. Your arms too short, the box will rise or quit. See, this Rakim.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
This man. So you a fan of Rakim?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying
That's
to make
crazy, man.
Yeah.
We got Gio like Neo. Of course, we get Source, he gets Morphe, gets so who is that?
Maybe myself.
Against niggas who flow be the atheists, against the aliens, and why they hate me is maybe it's because I'm controlling this radius. I know all that, bro.
See?
First verse I ever heard you spit. Now, motherfucker might be broke as shit. Nigga collecting those dope and tips, but I be spitting more game than a mouthful of poker chips to get the hoes with the open lips and the provoking hips. I never gotta tell them any lies. I can look up in the city skies, get up in the kitty thighs, cause I'm blessed with the look up in the sis, good sex, peanut butter complex with some pretty eyes. All of it.
That's crazy.
Oh no, and it just go on and on and on. Matter of fact, this the last question, bro. This nigga, I've been wanting to ask you this question since I met you.
You finna kill me.
Oh my God. Last question. I'm chilling. listening to a song, and I'm on you. Who my two favorites? You and Jay.
Okay.
So I'm chilling. I'm listening to a song called Champions. Kanye come in and go crazy. Man, and this ain't no social media, so it ain't like I knew who was on the track. Right? Beans come in, Cam go crazy. Man, this nigga Dame Dash get on the mic and say, y'all thought I was finished? I just recruited somebody new. And I'm steady listening like, who did he recruit? And then I hear this, everybody swarming on my guy. This the newest power forward of the squad. A legacy like Jordan with the mob that be known for breaking motherfucker sides. Put Rockefeller on my pinky ring, talk about him, nigga. What the hell happened, man? Why that ain't go through? Why you ain't signed with The Rock?
This was a beautiful time in my life, you know, where I was still elevating as an artist. And when you moving, you know, I ran into Atlantic.
Right.
Before I ran into Rockefeller. So by the time I ran into Atlantic, I got a flourishing career, even though what me and Kanye did was special, and the bond that I had with Jay was special, Dame was special, and it was clear to see that the element would fit and I should be a part of it. On the business side of things, I was already obligated to
Right.
You know, and so the difference is Rockefeller, these some brothers over here, I'm relating better. You know, Atlantic is more of a business situation, even though I was cool with the guys. So that's where, you know, it was simple to see that my career probably could have flourished or would have flourished in another direction had we made it happen the way we wanted to. But the business just couldn't should I say, the two parties between Rockefeller and Atlantic just couldn't see eye to eye on the business terms. And
they robbed me of a historical moment, man.
You know,
that would have been crazy. That's Kevin Durant joining the Warriors, nigga, at that time.
Man,
that's crazy.
It was about to go down.
Cause I'm looking at Beans and his crew and what they was doing in Philly. Cam and them had Harlem, Dame with Harlem, and Ye from the mid. Oh my God,
and there was a lot going on at the time. You know, you got that camp going through some things. You know, everybody was, you know, trying to get their piece of the pie the right way. So you had a bunch of things going on. I think if Rockefeller would have probably stayed a union, they may have fought harder to get me, and we may have made the whole thing.
And that would have been stupid, bro.
You know,
I know you was ready for that.
A whole lot of shoulda, woulda, couldas, but you know,
it ain't.
Maybe we wouldn't have been sitting in the car right now doing your motherfucking show.
Right. Summer '96 out, man. You excited about that one?
Chad.
That joint
Summer '96 is out right
'96.
now. I got some more shit coming.
It's coming.
Make sure y'all listen up. 2020. Check out Vo shit. He gonna keep doing it like this.
All day. We finna have a little karaoke fun. That's what we gonna do. We gonna drop a beat. Love you, big bro.
Chad.
Got the big homie Twista with me.
Make sure y'all support.
Hey. Vo. Catch a nigga chillin' by the lake. Witnessing the Windy City night sky. You could catch a nigga running to the cake. I'm not the one for settling for slice pie. I tried to make a record with the greats, but they weren't gravitating to the nice guy. So you know they made a little nigga wait, and then my talent elevated. Now they wonder why my price high. My persona wasn't right, why? Ha. Now they begging me, but my demeanor different. Tried to stone a nigga, took it and built my arena with it. They was running to the net, I made them go Serena with it. A young nigga with a talent, he ain't quite there, but it ain't a need to panic. Little street, little church, got a little balance, and I did it independent, one dependent on Atlantic, and they wonder how I manage. Easy, they didn't want to see me. Used to do a feature for the freebie. Facial recognition on your television, had a better vision. Now it ain't no second guessing what my fee be. Damn, Bo, how you got on? I'm looking at your track record and it's not long. I'm not wrong, you ain't even put your block on. Had you win the throne, you ain't even drop a hot song yet. But I easily impress niggas here, mouth open and they never give me less than the ear. Try to tell them give me less than a year. I'ma show them we the greatest and I'm better than the best nigga here. Even though I don't get treated like it, middle finger to the radio because my people like it. And I know the Bible teaching me how not to be divided. Happy eater when it come to beef, and boy I be delighted. Let's be honest, when it come to beef I never seen a diet. So you might wanna go recite it. It's a necessity, I be the pilot, and that's a metaphor to say it's up to me to guide it. But them niggas never thrown me a prop, acting like I don't belong at the top, but I'm headed to the throne and they not, and I brought that nigga Twist. Look at this nigga, go and let it drop. My man Toxic just got in the car. Let me ask you one more question. Put you on the spot. Toxic, cover your ears right quick, man.
Alright.
You in the room, finna, I don't know, your last album, some classic. I could lock you in a room with only one of these guys, and I feel bad asking you here. Traxter, Toxic, Ye, Jazzy Faye, or Pharrell. All five of them gave you big records. What I say? Tracks to Toxic. Yay. Jazzy Faye.
Scott Storch gave you a big one too.
Who I'm locking you in the room with?
It depends on the vibe. It depends on what we're looking for. If we're looking for some money, fuck Tracks and Toxic. I need to get one off with Pharrell or Ye right off top. I'll double back with y'all. You know what I'm saying? If we're talking about personal vibe and friendship, then probably one of the fellas because I'm more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Me and Toxic might be in there chilling.
No, when y'all get together, it's epic, man.
You know, me and Tracks got a certain vibe. Me and Toxic got a certain vibe. And, you know, I got a vibe with those guys, definitely, because they got a vibe with everybody, and they make the hits. So, I'm a dip on Tox and Tracks for that paper, but if we just trying to vibe on some homie shit, organic music, it ain't about the money, then I'll fuck with y'all, because y'all ain't never made me. They ain't never made me $1 or a jam. They ain't never made me a jam before, so I don't know if they can make it.
Twista the realest, man. We out.